really like no crazy introduction that I can do for this video. I just wanted to give you guys another eyebrow tutorial, but this eyebrow tutorial is like the easiest eyebrow that I think you can do. So basically, when the Naked palettes came out, I believe it was the Naked 1 or Naked 2, there was a shade in the palette called Buck, and that's how I figured out how to fill in my eyebrows. The shade I really liked from that palette, so I would just use that to fill in my eyebrows, and then I thought like, oh, I can just, you know, buy that shade separately. And then brands started coming out with like actual eyebrow products, so that was kind of my growth into filling in my eyebrows. And this was the shade that I started out with. So this is the shade Buck, and you know, as you can see, it's just like kind of a light brown shade. Having red hair, it's really hard to find a shade for your eyebrows. It's either too red or too brown, so that was kind of a nice in-between shade. I picked up this brow powder duo in Caramel, and this is from Anastasia Beverly Hills. I like this one too because you still have that darker shade, and then you have this lighter shade too if you want to go for like lighter in the front. And I just think that those products are really beautiful. Also, after, you know, doing that, you always want to set the eyebrows still. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills setting brow gel, and then there's also this NYX Control Freak setting gel. This is definitely a dupe for this. I love this. It's cheaper, but I started using this, but I've switched to this since it's the same and it's cheaper. Anyway, you can save money, is always good. So I'm just gonna go ahead and show you how to fill in your eyebrow using like an eyeshadow. So let's get started. So first thing you want to do is you want to take a spoolie, and you do want to brush all the eyebrow hair upwards, and so that way you can kind of find the shape. And any spoolie will work as long as it doesn't have any product on it. This one is in the Benefit Precisely My Brow, so I just like this. And we're gonna brush it here. And then you can always, you know, trim or pluck anything from here if you need to. That's not my focus today, so I am just gonna do that. So I like to just shape the tail to where I'm going to fill it in, and then I will leave this comb, I'll leave that part combed upwards. So I am taking the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Duo, and this is in the shade Caramel. And I'm taking a small angled brush, so this one's a little longer. If you want something even smaller, they do make these ones that are just a little bit smaller, but I'm going to take this one. This is by Spectrum, and this is the A14 brush. And I'm going to take this darker shade here, and I'm just going to get a little bit on my brush here, and I'm going to tap that off. And I am going to start filling in the brow. And I just like to go underneath the brow first to kind of outline everything. And then just go light strokes in the front. I'm dipping into the product again and then tapping off. And I'm just going to lightly outline it up here. You just kind of want to build the shape that you want. And then just use brush strokes upward into the hair. So the same that you would do with like a dip brow is the same with the powder. You just want to focus on doing brush strokes until you get the shape that you want. And then doing like little brush strokes at the front. And you can see that the brow is starting to fill in very nicely. It looks very natural. So once you get the desired color that you want, you can just go ahead and work on the other eyebrow, and you're going to do the same. This eyebrow is obviously like way thinner, so I will have to draw a little bit underneath just to fill this eyebrow in a little more. So once you feel like both your eyebrows are where you want, you just go back in and do any touch-ups. And then you can always go back in with your spoolie too and just brush them out. Just a little bit more. Make sure it has that depth that you are looking for on each brow. Just something to keep in mind, eyebrows are sisters, they are not twins, so they're never going to look perfectly the same. If they do, congratulations to you, because that's really freaking hard. And then with your setting gel, it's gonna have like a mascara one, and you're just gonna go through the brow hairs and just set these. And for me, I like to make my brow hairs like really wispy in the front and natural looking. I just think it's really pretty. And that's it. Alright you guys, so that's it for my easy brow tutorial. I just wanted to show you that for those of you who are like starting to do makeup and fill in your brows, just start out with an eyeshadow. It's a lot easier than using like a pencil or the Precisely My Brow or like a dip brow. Once you get a hang of doing the shape where you want it with your eyebrows, then you can obviously start moving forward with other brow products once you get to that comfortable level. But yeah, so this is just an easy, quick way to do your eyebrows, maybe before school or before work. And this is how I would wear my eyebrows every day for work. So again, if you find like an eyeshadow color that you really like that matches your hair color, use that as an eyebrow color, because makeup is endless. And again, if you're auburn and fair skin like me, the shade Buff by Urban Decay works very well. And then the caramel brow powder duo by Anastasia Beverly Hills. This works great too. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this quick tutorial, and if you want to see other brow videos, I will go ahead and link those here for you, so that way you can look at how I use other brow products. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel at meribahMUA here on YouTube. You can also follow me on social media at meribahMUA on Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, and Facebook. But thanks for watching.